European rivals ready to sign Liverpool forward, who was set to stay Liverpool. Near historic milestone. Amidst turbulent transition and transfer uncertainty, Liverpool Football Club stands on the verge of a momentous achievement, the potential to clinch a record-equaling 20th English League title. Yet while the club's current form and trajectory suggest a successful campaign under new head coach Arne Slot, seismic changes loom over Anfield that could reshape the team's identity in the near future. Arne Slot may have enjoyed a positive start to life on Merseyside, but the foundation of his success has largely been constructed on the legacy of his predecessor, Jurgen Klopp. Much of the core team remains unchanged since Klopp's departure, with only one major senior signing coming through the door since Slot's appointment: the Italian winger Federico Chiesa. However, Chiesa's integration into the squad has not unfolded as anticipated. Federico Chiesa struggles for footing at Anfield. Chiesa's arrival from Juventus was initially met with excitement, given his pedigree and flair. Yet the reality on the pitch has told a different story. Since making the move to England, the 27-year-old has logged fewer than 400 minutes of competitive action in all competitions. Injuries and tactical incompatibility have limited his opportunities, and despite maintaining a positive attitude, his future at Liverpool now appears uncertain. Reports emerging from Italy suggest that Inter Milan, current leaders in Serie A, are closely monitoring Chiesa's situation. According to Interlive, Inter CEO Giuseppe Marotta is actively building a squad with a distinctly Italian identity and has pinpointed Chiesa as a key figure in that vision. The timing could work in Inter's favor. Chiesa is said to be eager for more consistent playing time as he eyes a spot in Italy's squad for the upcoming World Cup. A loan move has been floated as a likely option, one that would allow the winger to revive his form in a more familiar environment and potentially impress national team coach Luciano Spalletti. Liverpool set for major summer overhaul. Chiesa may not be the only high-profile exit from Anfield in the coming months. A wave of changes is anticipated once the transfer window reopens, with several long-serving or big-name players reportedly up for sale. According to reports from Anfield Watch, forwards Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, and Darwin Núñez could all be heading toward the exit door. This trio, once seen as the next generation of attacking stars for the Reds, has struggled with injuries, form, and competition for places under Slot's evolving system. The future of Chiesa and others hangs in the balance as Liverpool prepare for a significant rebuild aimed at aligning more closely with Slot's footballing philosophy. Darwin Núñez. From star striker to benched enigma, among those facing an increasingly uncertain future is Darwin Núñez. The Uruguayan striker's time at Liverpool has been filled with highs and lows. Early in the current season, he appeared to have finally found his groove, netting goals and linking play in a way that made him seem indispensable. But as the campaign has progressed, Núñez has found himself relegated to the bench more often than not. In fact, since the turn of the year, he has started just one Premier League game, a 3-1 victory over Southampton in which he found the net. Aside from that outing, his appearances have mostly come in cup competitions or as a late substitute. So why is Slot so hesitant to start him? One theory, emerging from Portuguese outlet Abola, suggests it may be a financial decision as much as a tactical one. The add-on clause that could be costing Núñez starts Liverpool's agreement with Benfica for Núñez reportedly included a series of performance-based add-ons that significantly impact the club's financial obligations. The original deal was worth up to £85 million, but only if various milestones were reached. So far, Liverpool has already triggered payments of $10 million by virtue of Núñez starting 35 matches across the Premier League and UEFA Champions League. A further $5 million is due if he reaches 60 starts in those competitions. With Liverpool no longer competing in the Champions League, the next Premier League start would push him over that threshold, activating another $5 million payment. For a club currently operating under tight financial scrutiny ahead of a summer overhaul, that's a hefty price tag for a player who is no longer a guaranteed first-team fixture. Adding to the intrigue is reported interest from Saudi Arabian clubs. Liverpool rejected a bid for Núñez during the January window, but more offers are expected once the season concludes. Allowing him to leave without triggering the final clause could prove to be a shrewd financial move.
Chelsea renew pursuit of 75-meter goalkeeper Diogo Costa amidst fierce competition. From Manchester Giants and Bayern Munich, as the summer transfer window inches closer, Chelsea Football Club is intensifying its search for a top-tier goalkeeper, and once again, the name Diogo Costa has resurfaced on their radar. Sources close to the club suggest that the West London outfit has reignited interest in the highly rated FC Porto and Portugal international goalkeeper, who has been attracting attention from some of Europe's most prestigious clubs, including Manchester United, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich. Chelsea's pursuit of a new shot stopper comes at a time when the club is aiming to refine and reinforce key areas of its squad. Although the Blues are still very much in the race for a top-4 finish in the Premier League and have reached the semi-finals of the UEFA Europa Conference League, there is a growing understanding within the club's hierarchy that certain positions require significant upgrades to compete consistently at the highest level. Robert Sanchez's unsteady form sparks goalkeeping reassessment. Since arriving from Brighton, Robert Sanchez has occupied the role of Chelsea's first choice goalkeeper. However, the Spanish international has endured a tumultuous season filled with moments of inconsistency and high-profile errors that have occasionally cost the team vital points. Despite showing flashes of shot-stopping brilliance, his distribution, under pressure and command of the penalty area have raised concerns among the coaching staff, including incoming head coach Enzo Maresca, who is expected to take over in the summer. Maresca, known for his philosophy that emphasizes control and building from the back, principles he helped instill at Leicester City, requires a goalkeeper who is not only reliable with his hands, but also comfortable with the ball at his feet. In that context, the profile of Diogo Costa becomes especially appealing. Diogo Costa, the complete goalkeeper, tipped for greatness, described by FC Porto's goalkeeping coach Pedro Pereira in a July 2023 interview with The Athletic as a very complete goalkeeper. Costa's reputation has grown rapidly over the past few seasons. At just 25 years old, the Portuguese shot-stopper already boasts Champions League and international experience, having established himself as Portugal's #1 ahead of more seasoned campaigners. Costa's blend of athleticism, strong reflexes, and modern ball-playing ability makes him an ideal fit for clubs looking to implement a possession-based game plan. He has an imposing presence in goal, a calm demeanor under pressure, and impressive shot-stopping prowess, all of which make him a standout in his position. His ability to launch counterattacks with precise